most of the countries that used to be big borrowers of IMF money, fascinatingly, Korea was one of them. Russia was one of them. Brazil was one of them. Since 2000 onwards, they've more or less exited the IMF medium-term programs, and in some cases for almost all types of borrowing. If you look at the case of Russia, Korea, and Brazil, for instance, Argentina is the only big borrower that has stayed consistent. For Argentina, it's not clear what the problem is, but it looks as if for them, IMF is just going to be the way they roll. But that is an important point also, because it establishes that for some people, they go to the IMF, they build their capacity, and then they don't need the IMF consistently. Why is that important? Because remember that when they set up the Bretton Woods institutions, the IMF mandate was not really to help countries run their economies permanently. It was to provide surveillance, to provide periodic support to countries that were under pressure. And it was the World Bank that was supposed to be more responsible for the World Bank institutions, the IDA, the IBRD, and others, that was supposed to be responsible for the longer term management changes in your economy that will transform you into a slightly better country than you are, or in time, a much better country than you are. So IMF money was never seen as like a permanent kind of pot of money that you are constantly using to fix your country. So that has meant, therefore, that some countries have really transited. And in that transition process, only a few countries remain consistent top borrowers of IMF. So that's also important.